People who accidentally sent nudes to the wrong people. How was the aftermath? Welcome to WtfRedd, the only Askreddit channel that will blow your mind. Like and subscribe right now to support Pepe's career as an independent musician. Years ago I had a phone that I often would accidentally choose someone's name while scrolling through to get to the name I wanted. Never really an issue until one day my GF asked for a dick pic. Pressed send and saw sending to GF. Grandma. I tried everything to stop it from going out. It sent. I spent 10 minutes thinking of time machines. Faking my death. Actually dying. Then my phone rang. It was my grandma. I ignored it because fuck if I'm facing that head on. Listen to her voicemail. Hey, I'm not sure what you were sending me, but I don't have picture messaging on my phone. You'll have to email it. Jesus fuck. Emailed her a picture of my dog and moved on with my life. Wasn't exactly nudes, but I was trying to send a picture of my chest. I'm a dude, to my friend. Dude has bad allergies like me, offered to look at it because I couldn't tell if I had a rash or just an allergic reaction. Accidentally sent it to a separate female friend and she sent me a picture of tits back. 10/10ths would do again. I had my GFS name in my phone and her dad's name as GFS name plus dad. I sent a dick pic to the dad's number. Luckily he was cool about it and just replied, I really hope this wasn't for me. I accidentally sent one to my group chat of my best friends. Still haven't heard the end of it. They all sent one back of the same pose I was in. Kill me. My wife and my mom's names start with the same letter and are next to each other on my contact list. I accidentally told my mom that I wanted to eat her pussy after she got off work. My dad called me laughing his ass off thinking it was hilarious. My mom did not find it funny at all. I didn't send it, but had my aunt send graphic images and video to me through text. Immediately deleted and texted back that the images didn't go through and I assumed it was a picture of her living room setup since I had just given her my old entertainment center. I told her I'd stop by and see it soon since the picture didn't go through. Edit. Thanks Reddit. You guys are the best. For all you pervs out there. I did stop by and see the entertainment center. Turns out she sent me the images on purpose. She blew me right there in the living room. /s. Not nudes. But my buddy left his Discord going while him and his wife banged one out in the room on a server all of our friends had access to. Luckily I was the only one on and I'm the server admin. So I server muted him before anybody else heard. But yeah. That happened. I thought about pretending it didn't happen. But I decided to tell him so that he could avoid it happening again. Now he's on push to talk. Accidentally sent a dick pic to my Snap story when stories were just starting. GF. Intended recipient told me I could see who else saw it. My sister and 2 guy friends from high school. Immediately apologized to all 3. Sister was mortified. One friend laughed it off. The 3rd friend told me he was bisexual. 10/10ths experience overall. My friend was tutoring some girl at school and decided to find/creep her social media. Come to find out she has tons of followers and is in great shape and posts tons of sexy photos. In disbelief I ask for a pic. So he saves a pic of her in a bikini and sends it to *me**, but accidentally sent it to her. No words. Just a pic of her in a bikini from months ago lol. She replied going okay. Where did you get this? He tried to save himself by saying oh I stumbled on this. What's your fitness secrets etc. She wasn't buying it lol. Pretty hilarious on my end. Sent an explicit video to a coworker via Snapchat. Immediately texted him a million times not to open the snap. He didn't. And let me open it later at work to clear it out. Good guy. Edit. Okay guys I get it. You can open a Snapchat and she will never know. And my dirty videos are probably spread far and wide on the internet. No pun intended. Probably not the first videos to make their way out into the internet world. Dated a girl called Myrna for a while. She was really into sexting and quite kinky and I sent her pure, utter, unadulterated filth in the form of 2 or 3 paragraphs. Ended up sending it to my mum. She laughed it off, but I've never lived that one down. Not a pic, but accidentally sent a pretty rassy sext to my roommate instead of a girl. Immediately sent it wasn't for him. Got the response yikesy. Glad I had a chill roommate. Thought I sent a dick pic to GF. Sent it to some random number instead. 1 hour later, that person replies asking who it is. I explained that I meant to send it to somebody else, and I fat fingered the wrong number. They said can I keep it? And I said it was fine with me. Never heard back from them after that. I hope they still have it. Whoever and wherever they are. Edit, ***RIP inbox. To answer a very common question I'm getting. No. I did not have her contact saved. This was my first flip phone with a camera, and I knew her number by heart anyway. I never saw the need to save it into contacts when I could punch in the numbers a lot quicker than navigating through clunky pre-smartphone UI. I always double checked the number before I hit send. But this one time I was off by a single digit, and I didn't notice. Yes, I use a contacts listener. My friend accidentally sent a picture of his penis to my other friend, intended for girlfriend. It was awkward for about a day, and then it became a running joke in our group. Huge confession time, but once I actually Snapchat and approximated 50 plus dick pics to the wrong girl in my contacts. Apparently drunk me couldn't find the most complimentary angle. She just asked me in the morning if I did anything crazy last night that I remember. After she showed me proof of my fucking stupidity, she said that she would delete the photos if I said it was okay, that she could tell the story for the rest of time barring select mutual friends. Seemed like a fair and generous trade. Was the receiver of a topless/lingerie photo of a girl from work I had a crush on. She immediately called in a fit of hysterics and laughter, begging me to delete the picture. It was meant for her BFF. Showing her what she was going to wear for the anniversary night she had coming up with her BF. I assured her it was no big deal. I did delete it immediately, and never brought it up again with her, or anyone else. Her and the guy are now married, and continue to make each other happy. But that image is seared in my mind. And it's glorious. Co-worker sent a cockshot to his girlfriend while he was working away from home. His girlfriend and every other contact in his BlackBerry, owners of the company, mother and daughter, etc. played it off as an honest mistake and carried on. Was on the receiving end. Friend of mine had a habit of sending jokes and family updates to a group of people, which while annoying as hell, I still enjoyed the updates. One day he sent some meme out to us, that would be me, my wife, his wife, and most of his family and social group. A couple minutes later his wife replied with a close-up full frontal and a reclined completely nude photo. To everyone. Friends. Family. All of us got to see his wife's naughty bits. Apparently she was trying to send to just him in another message, but obviously fucked up. There was a lot of surprised replies to that mistake. The group updates stopped after that. Edit, to those asking, yes. It was nice. Not me, but a person I went to college with. Basically my course was very female orientated and there was only one guy on the course who was super sweet and friendly with everyone. We had a group chat on Snapchat, which we all used multiple times a day to meet up with people/swap notes. You can see where this is going. One day he sent a dick pic to the group chat which was apparently intended for his girlfriend. He noped out of there real quick after deleting it, but about half of us saw mayo. No one was angry at him, but I remember there being a lot of bless hims and low-key second-hand embarrassment afterwards. My girlfriend at the time posting a booty pic on her story instead of sending it to me. When I called her moments later prior to seeing the post, she stated why I opened her snap and did not reply to it. She thought I didn't enjoy the picture, so I let her know that I haven't received anything, and when I look at her story she posted it there mayo. She quickly deleted it, thank god no one watched it yet, and was she embarrassed lol. One chick from my HS, very good looking, accidentally sent her nudes to everyone in her address book, not sure how that even happens, like a year after she graduated. She deleted her FB and all social media and nobody that I know has heard from her since or knows what she's doing. When I was working in sales, I told a friend of mine, after he had his best day, that the tradition was to send a dick pic to our boss. After less convincing than I would ever think. He did. Boss was at his baby shower. One of the high points of my life. Edit. I mean boss was at boss's baby shower at the time. Surrounded by women including his wife. Edit 2. Thanks for the gold. Dude, I accidentally sent a full-blown sex video to my friend. Wanted to send it to my GF because she asked. He deleted it without watching, though. And everything was fine. The person laughed and said I thought you were lying about how small it really is. I once sent a link to a hardcore BDSM video to the wrong person. I wrote a very apologetic email and she said she liked it and we should meet up. I just told her that wasn't meant for you. I'm sorry lol. She understood. Opened it without looking. And our relationship of platonic friends was unaffected. Edit. To make it clear, this girl was not someone I wanted to fuck. Edit 2. This was on Snapchat. My girlfriend's brother accidentally sent his mother a topless pic of his girlfriend. His mother was like, let's pretend this never happened. Not nudes but accidentally sent. I can't decide if jerking off at my great grandma's house is worth it or not. To my family group chat instead of my friend's group chat. It was an awkward vacation. I used to post on a Nsfw sub on another account until someone commented my name. People that knew me weren't really my target audience. But I can only really blame myself. A friend of mine sent an accidental dick pic to me which I accidentally opened when I was on the train. Confronted him about it and he said it was a mistake because his wife and I share the same first name. We laughed about it. A week later he sent me another dick pic followed with a message saying that it's not a mistake. It's meant for me and proceed to tell me that he's loved me for years. Nice dick and everything, but I had to tell his wife. They are divorced now. My homie accidentally sent me a dick pic. Pretty much like I the fuck. Was an accident. Cool, we can still hang. Had a female friend do it and she was all apologetic and embarrassed. I was like it's 8. And never brought it up again. But now I know what my friend's boobs look like. Not really a big deal. My gay friend once sent me a dick pic instead of his boyfriend by mistake. And profusely apologized. I'm a woman. It was a fucking work of classical art with lighting, background and filter all on point. I told him don't worry, it was the best executed dick pic I've ever received, and we joke occasionally about how straight guys don't know how to take nudes. Found out a girl that I thought was just a friend was pretty willing to jump my bones. Meant to send it to a girl on Tinder. Ended up finding my first casual sex partner / friend. It wasn't a picture. But I accidentally sent a friend's wife a message on Facebook that read I can't wait to see you in that naughty Santa outfit. Instead of sending it to my college roommate and best friend. I didn't even realize the mistake until she replied what? Fortunately, she knew the kind of jokes my friend group would make with each other, so when I told her it was meant for Daniel instead of Danielle, she laughed hysterically. When I was 18 my parents were divorced and hated each other, so when one parent would get pissed at the other they would turn our phones off as punishment. So when my mom shut off my phone line my dad turned mine on with his. Little did I know that my old phone number was connected to my mom's Apple ID, so any iMessages I sent were also being sent to her iPad. Now let's just say I was a sexually adventurous 18-year-old and was having fun sexting in great detail. This also included photos of myself. The next morning I wake up with messages from my mom saying my daughter is a whore, you're scum, how could you? And screenshots of all the things I sent the night before. I was mortified, but what made it worse is that she emailed the sexts to my father and her 2 friends. My dad said he read the subject line and deleted the email right away without even reading it. He said it was no business of his what his 18-year-old daughter did, as long as I was safe. My mom's friends went off on my mother for such a blatant form of abuse. As a side note, my mom's friend said she even picked up some tip from me after reading the messages. So at least there was some positive side to things. Also, I was a virgin at the time. TLDR, accidentally sent my mom my nudes and she sent them to my father and her friend. I have never sent one, but I have received a nude picture that I don't believe it was meant for me. One day a 70Y/old lady that usually helps out at a local church sent me a nude picture of her. The picture was a close-up of her vagina. Well, I'm not religious at all, but I knew her from a few concerts I helped to organize in the church she serves as a helper. From that moment on I tried, by all means, to act like nothing ever happened. My wife still speaks about it and laughs, saying it was intentional. I honestly don't believe it was. Thanks for tuning in for this WTFRedd episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the one and only Askreddit channel that will blow your mind every time.